Also tonight, we should tell you 3 people are in the hospital after somebody opened fire on a border patrol facility in a different part of Texas. This is in McAllen.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok bottom video. I'm just gonna hop right into it. So today we'll be talking about one of the border patrol shootings. So if you didn't know, the authorities identified the shooter as Ryan Lewis Mosquito. He was a man with an assault rifle. He fired dozens of rounds at federal agents in a U.S. Border Patrol facility in McAllen, Texas on Monday, injuring a police officer, but before authorities shot and killed him. So they say he had on a utility vest in addition to a rifle when federal agents returned fire. So yeah, nigga, having a bulletproof on, that's cool, but you know, if you get headshot and shit, you could do about that, brother. So I don't even know why you tried that one. And you acting like this not a base where people, they're trained to do this. So them niggas could take your head off easy as fuck. Anyway, so they you know, it is some events leading up to this, supposedly. They said hours before the attack, his father was actually stopped by the West Local police around 2:30 a.m. for a traffic violation. According to the father told the police that he was looking for his son who had psychological issues and was carrying weapons in his car. So his dad must have been driving speeding fast hell trying to catch him somewhere and see what the fuck he was up to. But the fact that, you know, they said he had psychological issues and carrying weapons and then he did this is crazy as hell. And I do think this does show an issue in some of the shit the police do. It's kind of like similar to like domestic violence and shit. Like we seen domestic violence cases where the police kind of don't take the woman serious, and the man ends up killing her after she said something to police. And this is something that the police need to start taking some of this shit. I get that, you know, you are gonna get a lot of bullshit as a police officer, but some of this shit, if they would take serious, could get prevented. Now, luckily, no police officer thing died, but he died. You know, yes, he did some fucking nut shit. I'm not saying he didn't do any type of nut shit. He did some fucking nut shit. But, you know, him having mental issues and things like that, so maybe somebody could have got that under control and we could have saved a life today. But that ain't what the fuck happened. So it says police saw the white two-door sedan that Mosquito drove to the facility, had letters painted and possibly in Latin on the driver's side door. Okay, they couldn't figure out what it meant. So they also found other weaponry, ammunition, and backpacks inside this video. They said it was many more rounds of ammunition in his book bag, so he must have been planning on reloading and going. But I don't know why he thought he was going to survive all that. So they said they received a phone call around 5:50 a.m. about the shooting. One officer responded to the shooting. A 10-year-old veteran was struck in the knee. And they said Rodriguez was unclear if the injury was from a shrapnel or a bullet. So they say he also was linked to a Michigan address and was reported from West Local address around 4 a.m. Monday, probably from his dad. And that is about 20 miles from the Border Patrol facility. So, you know, obviously they didn't share the exact details of the missing person report, but it probably said something similar like, yeah, he's not the sanest person right now. Y'all should, you know, get on that. They say he is obviously he's, you know, they took the man out. So he's not an ongoing threat. And everything with that is dead. So I just wanted to share, you know, a story that, you know, most people ain't talking about. But, you know, it just shows where we at in our country. So that's really all I got to say, though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok bottom video, and we out.